What is going on, guys? It's Gospel Gamer here. We are back on Steins Gate 0. And I really should turn my smartphone off until I've calmed down a little. I was fine just a moment ago, but now even hearing Kurisu's voice was enough to send me into a panic. I'd gone back to how I was half a year ago. Basically, these are a few lines back from when we ended the last episode. Back then, even hearing Kurisu's name was enough to make me dizzy. Indeed, you should not have. I shouldn't have tried to chase Kurisu's shadow. For now, I should just turn off the smartphone. But in the end, I couldn't make that decision. Here we go, this is where we were last time. I gulped down an entire bowl of mineral water and caught my breath. There was still a little time before my meeting. I wanted to get some air up here and recover a little. I looked down over the scenery below the overpass. The city was in Christmas spirit, the atmosphere was charged with excitement. Oh, hiccups. It was the exact opposite of me. I took more deep breaths. I still felt like I wanted to throw up. I was getting a headache too. If I went to Dr. Leskinen like this, I'm sure I'd worry him. And then I realised that the two girls coming up the stairs were looking at me. I peered into the late afternoon darkness to try and make out their faces. One of them, the girl with a short haircut, waved. Oh, it's these two.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Oh. Mayuri no tomodachi no.
Damn right they are. They're Mayuri's friends and fellow cosplayers. I think their cosplay names were Kaede and Fubuku. I don't know their real names. Which was Kaede and which was Fubuki again. Do I get to choose? Ah, I don't get to choose.
Oh. Daijoubu.
If I made them worry here and they talked to Mayuri, it would cause a big fuss. I didn't want her to worry about me when she didn't have to. I shouldn't have come back to Akihabara anyway. I'd run into people I knew just walking through town. I should have gone towards Kanda and when I left the shrine. It's because he is. Soccer? Aww. It is true. This Fubuki girl must really care about Mayuri. I felt a little better after hearing that. The girl I like? An image of Kurisu appeared in the corner of my eye again. The feeling in my hands when I took her life came back. No, calm down. Oh God. No, he's not. He's got PTSD. He's really not okay. Kaede and Fubuki were looking at me, worried. I got away from them as fast as I could. He is suffering really badly with PTSD at the moment. Oh, on to the next one then. So that's another chapter down.
Oh,
poor, he wants to stop. That's sad. When I started the conversation with that, both Dr. Leskinen and Maho looked shocked. We were meeting in a room at a luxury hotel in the heart of Tokyo. It felt like the sort of secret meeting you'd see in a spy movie, or maybe it only felt that way because the old me wasn't completely gone. I agree, Maho. Maho seemed to finally understand what I meant, and her anger was clear.
Maho, ochitsuke nasai.
That's Maho. God damn it. I call her Maho. Maho makes sense.
Thank you. I quite like Leskinen. Quite a nice guy. Dr. Leskinen smiled and offered me his hand. I took hold of his giant hand and shook it back, but I looked down and able to look him in the eye. 私としてもできれば続けてもらいたいんだよ。ざっとログを見たが、かなり頻繁に話してくれているじゃないか。
それに研究室で我々が相手をしていた頃とはクリスの話し方がだいぶ違う。人は社会的な生き物だ。相手と状況によって言動を変える。それをアマデウスでも
Good old Amadeus.
と見ていいだろう。だからこそもうしばらくテストを続けたいんだ。ちなみにやめようと思った理由は
It did because of his PTSD. He's quite upset.
すのが辛く。
いえ
It's the opposite.
逆です。
逆
Yeah, even I'm a bit confused by that.
クリスと話すのはとても楽しいんです。でもそれが怖くて。
Scares you that you're going to forget about what you did. And then I desperately tried to explain the feelings that were welling up within me, even though I still didn't understand them myself. I told him how scared I was and that I was starting to see Kurisu and Kurisu as the same person.
やはり君に負担をかけてしまったね。本当にすまない。ただ君のその反応はとても興味深い。研究者ではない目線でアマデウスを捉えているという意味で私も勉強になるよ。
Interesting.
言い方や感じ方になってしまうのを許してほしい。何し
いえ、こっちもわがまま言っているのは分かっているんです。
Maho hadn't said a fucking. I can't. I'm going to keep her Mayo. Hadn't said a word for a while. She was frowning, and she seemed to be intently focused on studying Amadeus's logs. I didn't want her looking at me because it made me feel guilty, but
わかった。テストの事態については君の望む通りにしよう。ただ、アクセス権は君のスマートフォンにそのまま残しておいて構わないかな？え？
huh? They want to keep on his phone, so it's not a test. We can still speak to her or not. That's cool.
君の自由だ。クリスの方からは君に連絡しないように言っておくから。私たちと君との関係を今日これで終わりにはしたくないんだ。せっかくできた日本の友人だし。
I do like Dr. Leskinen, and he seems like a nice guy, but I've got a feeling he's going to have quite a dark thing behind him. This guy, it doesn't seem to me. I don't know why. I just don't trust him.
わかりました。
It felt like giving in, but at the same time I didn't want to lose my relationship with Dr. Leskinen. My goal of going to Victor Trondria University hadn't changed at all. And then Dr. Leskinen got a call on his smartphone.
お、失礼。ちょっと電話してくるよ。マホ、その間にリンタロウと仲直りしておくようにね。
Oh, Mayo. Dr. Leskinen left the room with a mischievous wink. I was alone with Maho. Mayo, whatever.
ごめんなさい。さっきは怒鳴ったりして。
Fucking will be, bitch.
いや、
教授の言う通り、こちらがお願いしている立場なのに、アマデウスは今の私にとっては姉妹。子供みたい。それを
Understandable.
に思えて、つい。
It's fine, I understand, Mayo.
力になれなくてすまない。
あなたの気持ちも分かっているつもりよ。あるいはつもりだったかしら。
Mayo sighed again.
自己嫌悪だわ。ダメね、私。多分前頭前皮質がひねくれてできてるのよ。そうに違いないわ。
Maybe. Maybe.
前頭前皮質は
Fucking hell, that's a paragraph.
一つね。情報のフィルタリングを行うこともあるわ。 己の中の認めがたい情報を遮断したり、自己欺瞞を行ったり。
That's very interesting.
よくわからない。
要するにむき出しの情動を隠そうとしてとっさに嘘をついた。
That's true.
他人だけじ
I
ゃ
think a lot of people get that.
自分自身にもね。今の私みたいに難しい言葉を並べて自分を取り繕ってやろうとか、こういうことも前頭前皮質がやってるんだと思うわ。
Probably. That would apply just as well to the old me, Kiyomo. Oh, fuck me. He, fuck, you can see it. Fucking can't say that. When I realised that, there was nothing I could say.
そういうことってあると思う。
私は特別ひどいのよ。多分。今後も気が向いたらでいいから、アマデウスを構ってあげて。
Okay, I'll speak to Kurisu whenever I want them.
考えておくよ。
ありがとう。
Mayo flopped back onto the sofa.
なあ、聞いていいか。クリスの母親のこと。
What's her name? It's Kagari, isn't it?
前にパーティーの時、君とレスキネン教授が話しているのが偶然聞こえたんだ。
Yeah, who is it?
クリスの家に。
ああ、あのこと。
Mayo seemed to remember it quickly. She nodded.
クリスのお母さんから電話があったの。家に放火されたんですって。
Jesus, set it on fire?
大丈夫なのか。
I mean, the fact that she called, probably.
ちょうどその日は留守にしていたから大丈夫だったそうよ。
That was a relief. After all that happened, I really don't want Kurisu's mother to have got to go through any more.
私、クリスのお母さんには結構可愛がってもらっていたの。休日に家にもよく招待してもらってね。だから心配だわ。変なことに巻き込まれていなければいいのだけど。
Sounds like she could
ど
be.
んなこと？
I noticed the way she said the phrase. A cold chill ran down my back.
放火じゃないのか。
それが。
Well, what? I thought I was going to continue. Mayo seemed unsure if she should tell me. Hiyajo? I urged her to speak. She nodded slightly.
それが最初は地元の警察が捜査していたらしいのだけれど、その後
Right.
FBI を名乗る人たちが来たらしくて。
The FBI? That seems interesting for just an arson.
ええ、FBI が出てくるような事件じゃないのによ。
Yeah, exactly.
それと放火した犯人を隣の住人が目撃していたそうなんだけど、その証言によると
Right.
ただの放火犯には見えなかったって。
Why not? What do you mean? What do you mean?
なんだか
Special Forces unit? Fucking hell.
ほとんど何も喋らず、火をつけたらすぐ近くに止まっていた車に乗り込んで去っていったそう。
Couldn't be rounders, could it?
こんな言い方が正しいかどうかわからないけど、手際がすごく良かったみたい。 火の周りも異常なほど早かったらしいわ。
Was she trying to say that it was no ordinary arson, but the work of a professional? I couldn't laugh away the possibility. I knew for a fact there were people like that in this world.
それと
それと
その犯人たちがロシア語を話していたって。
Russian?
ロシア語？
Russian. The first thing that came to my mind, whether I liked it or not, was Nakabachi. Half a year ago, he'd stolen the paper about time travel from Kurisu, his own daughter, and used it to seek asylum in Russia. Could that have something to do with it?
それともう一つ、
What's the other thing?
クリスが亡くなったばかりの頃、私たちの研究室でもおかしなことがあったの。
Right.
地元
What
警察
happens
と
in
一
the
緒
lab?
に日本の刑事という人が来たのよ。日米の合同捜査でクリスの事件を調べているって。
Okay.
もちろん私たちはできる範囲で協力したんだけれど、何日か経って大学が警察に問い合わせをしたら、そんな刑事が日本から来た事実はないって言われたわ。
Say what?
その日本の刑事は偽物だった。
Basically, it sounds to me like they're rounders, basically.
地元警察も私たちの研究室を捜査した事実はないって。
It's really weird.
つまりね、日本の刑事どころか警察と称してやってきた人たち全員が。
I wonder if CERN's involved in this.
そのことがあってから私。
Maho shook a little and wrapped her arms around herself.
クリスの死には何か裏があると疑っているわ。別に陰謀論、何かもっと別の理由でクリスは殺されて、それが闇に葬られてしまったんじゃないかと。そう。
Well, no, because he killed her, so... I was the one who killed Kurisu. The police never found out. They never would, probably. No one could prove a murder that had been committed by a time traveller. The police had announced that a foreign thief had snuck into the storeroom at the radio building and Kurisu had been killed because she saw him. Supposedly there was an international warrant out for the thief's arrest, but he'd already left the country. Also known as he was a time traveller. And when I killed Kurisu, there was one other person there, Dr. Nakabachi. It was eerie that his name hadn't come up at all. Russia, CERN, the time machine. I remembered the future that Suzuha, or perhaps I should say John Tita, had spoken of. She said that World War III was going to start within a decade, and it would be the time machine that set it off. The EU and Russia would be in a race to develop it, and then even America would intervene. There would be the spark. That would be the spark, or there would be... I can't remember the fucking words. Were we at the centre of a chain of events that would result in the death of 5 billion people? I couldn't help but feel that way.
このままじゃクリスは浮かばれないわ。真実を知りたい。
We all want to know the truth. Don't tell her, though. I couldn't stop myself from shaking as I looked at Mayo's face.
真実を知りたいって。
Don't tell her. You'll regret it. That was dangerous. If she tried to learn the truth, there could be no doubt that she'd put herself in danger. The rounders who came crashing through the veil of night. My childhood friend who died in my arms after being shot in the head. And after that, the nightmarish and seemingly endless time loops. All the horrors that I'd experienced in the Alpha World line came flooding back and I fought to stifle a moan.
それは警察に任せておいた方がいい。
そうかしら。
少なくとも自分でどうにかできるなんて思わないこと。人間一人の力なんてあまりにちっぽけなものだから。
After I said that, I regretted it, but it was too late. Mayo's gaze had turned into a piercing glare.
あなた、も しかして。何？
Yes, he does. He did it. My panic was about to show. I quickly covered my face with my hands.
ないだろう。
そう。変なこと言って悪かったわ。
Interesting.
クリスのことになるとついムキになってしまうの。
あいつは本当にいいやつだったし、本当にすごいやつだった。俺も。
ええ。あなたのことを見ていればわかるわ。
A heavy silence filled the air between us. I felt like I had to say something, but fortunately Dr. Leskinen came back just then.
二人ともよかったらこれから食事でもどうかな?
Mayo and I nodded and stood up from the sofa.
またこちらでのクリスの話を聞かせてくれる?
ああ、いつでも。
I was just barely able to smile back at Mayo. I saw a dark blue van come around the corner of the underground parking lot. Its tyres squealed a lot. It wasn't a Japanese car, it was a station wagon that looked like a sports car from some foreign manufacturer. I didn't know a lot about cars, but supposedly if you purchased it from a dealer you could easily go for over 8 million yen. The reason I knew all this was because the car's owner had told me over and over. That's a Subaru from the looks of things, like look at the badge. That definitely looks like a Subaru. The station wagon stopped in front of us and there was a short bark from the horn. Associate Professor Izaki came out from the driver's side. While I was eating with Dr. Leskinen and Maho, he'd called me about something else. When I told him I was having dinner with the two of them, he'd offered to drive us home. Dr. Leskinen had tried to refuse, but Izaki had insisted so much he had no choice but to accept. He had a pretty nice car for an associate professor. This was the cause of a lot of speculation around the college. Some people said his family was rich, and others that his wife was some CEO as a patron. He'd once quietly told me the truth, that he was single and spent all his money on his car, but who even knew that if that was true? Oh, fuck me, words. Izaki was acting like he was a professional chauffeur, opening the rear door and escorting Dr. Leskinen and Maho. Dr. Leskinen thanked him and got inside. Maho went around the back to load up her luggage. Fucking hell, that sounded proper northern then. Luggage. Luggage. He grinned and poked me with his elbow. He was a hard guy to hate, but for an associate professor he seemed kind of shallow. It was one of the unfortunate things about him. He waved to me and opened the driver's side door. What was that sound? About the same time I heard the strange sound, a hole appeared in the window in the front passenger side. Izaki screamed and fell back on his butt. The rear window exploded. Oh shit, they're dead, aren't they? I panicked. Was this some kind of supernatural phenomenon? Was I too confused to move? And then in the corner of my vision I saw someone. A man I didn't know appeared out of the shadow of one of the pillars. He was holding something strange in his hand. He looked like a handgun. It was tiny with a short barrel and kind of flat. I couldn't see any kind of silencer. Who is that? I remembered him from somewhere. I felt like we'd met before. Where? I thought, but nothing came to me immediately. The man was standing there, mumbling something to himself. Fucking hell. So Dr. Leskinen is basically dead now then, I'm guessing. Fucking creepy guy. Okay. There was an aura of intensity and madness about the man as he pointed his gun at us again. Oh, it's obviously someone against his work with AI then, basically. Izaki stood up, turned around and fled in terror like a startled rabbit. That sound again. It was so soft and light. I couldn't even imagine that it was a gunshot. But this time the car's windows didn't break, and it didn't blow a hole in me either. It missed? Was he too focused on Izaki? But you won't be that lucky again. Move. I pushed Maho into the back seat and crawled into the driver's side. Thankfully the engine was still running. I slammed down the pedal without even bothering to shut the door. The sound of a powerful engine shook the underground air. The attacker flinched at the incredible noise and vibration. But the car didn't move forward. It didn't move an inch. Dr. Leskinen... Oh, he's alive, that's fine. Dr. Leskinen and Maho were keeping their heads low in the back seat and shouting loud enough to be heard over the engine. I took my foot off the accelerator. I glanced over at the gear shift. It was stuck next to the N. He doesn't have a license. Shit. And then, through the windshield, I saw the attacker ready his gun again. He was aiming at me. The look in his eyes told me he was ready to kill without hesitation. Crap. Cracks like spider webs appeared in the windshield. Something went past the side of my head. I felt a sharp pain, at the same time a ringing in my ears, and all the other sounds faded away and started to disappear. I felt myself passing out. And then Maho jumped over the seat and slid into the passenger side. My mind was pulled back to reality. Up the ghost gravity. I slammed the door shut just as she told me. Maho shifted from neutral to drive and leaned over top of me to grab the wheel. I slammed the accelerator so hard that for a moment the wheels were almost spinning in place, and then the car leapt forwards. The attacker was getting closer. We were going to hit him. I was about to take my foot off the accelerator when... Maho shouted. I gritted my teeth and did as she said. But there was no impact. Evidently the attacker had leapt away at the last second to avoid being crushed. But there was no time to confirm it as the car raced through the parking garage. We were going too fast, and since Maho was controlling the car from the passenger seat, she couldn't keep it going in a straight line. Fucking hell. The car spun to the left and right, and I was almost flung out the broken window. I grabbed onto the edge of the seat as hard as I could. We headed for the exit, slamming into walls and pillars as we went. Very good question. I could see an exit sign right in front of us. I pressed the brake and put my hand on top of Maho's, turning the rear wheel to the right. But that was the wrong thing to do. The rear tyre slipped. The car spun in a circle. Fucking hell. And then it came to a stop. I looked back and saw Dr. Leskinen lying face up on the seat, giving me a thumbs up sign. I quickly put my hand on the door and got ready to get out of the driver's seat, but then I saw an old creaky sedan rumbling towards us and shivered. It was the man from a moment ago. He was following us and moving really fast. Had it broken when we slammed into the wall? I grabbed Maho out of the passenger seat and rolled outside. Dr. Leskinen rolled out the rear door. It was less than a second afterward that the sedan hit. If we'd been even a little too slow, we would have been turned into mincemeat. I stood up and offered Maho a hand, then moved away from the unrecognisable wreck that used to be a car. Fucking hell. Both cars were smashed together. The attacker's sedan was completely embedded in the rear half of the car we'd been driving. There was no way he could have survived. There were no tyre marks on the ground, which meant he slammed into us without braking. I shivered. I'd almost been killed.
とにかく警察に連絡
I was about to pull out my smartphone when the security guards heard the commotion and came running.
警察を呼んでください
The security guard nodded and contacted the police. I could feel a pulsing ache in the side of my head. A shot from the gun had grazed me. I hadn't felt the pain all while I was driving. I fearfully reached to touch it and felt blood flowing from my temple down my face. I gulped when I saw that my fingertips had turned bright red. I almost saw Mayuri when she was shot in the head. I almost saw Kurisu when I killed her. The images felt like they were about to come flashing back to me and I struggled to stay standing.
血だらけじゃない。弾が当たったの。
Mayo went pale.
ここってまずい場所だったりするのか
そこには線側頭動脈っていうのがあって。
見せて
That's not good.
少し触るよ
Dr. Leskinen looked at the wound. When he touched it, I felt more pain, but I gritted my teeth to endure it.
傷はそんなに深くない
よかった。
これを打ち替えなさい
すみません
I put the handkerchief he offered me up to my temple.
襲ってきた人。セミナーにいた人だわ。
本当か
覚えてない？あなたが異議を出した相手よ。
Oh. That's right. It sounded like he was insulting Kurisu, so I shouted objection at him. That was the guy. Was this his way of getting back at me? Not a chance.
神の与えし魂とは神の子である我々にこそ宿る決してシリコンの上には宿らない銃を撃つ前に言ってたんだ
アマデウスのことかしら。
Probably.
さあ
I could faintly hear police sirens in the distance. The hotel security guards and staff were starting to gather.
この状況どう説明したらいいんだ
ありのまま言うしかないわ。私たちだって何が何だか。
And then Mayo's eyes went wide. She, Dr. Leskinen and the crowd were all staring at a single point. I looked too, and almost screamed.
つまずきを与えるようがもたらすものが今
How the fuck is he still alive? The man crawled out from the wreckage of the sedan, covered in blood. And then he staggered to his feet. He looked like a zombie. All his limbs except for one holding the gun were pointed off in impossible directions. I could see what looked like bones sticking out from them. Oh, grim. His stomach was torn open and each time he crawled forward I can see major organs covered in blood falling out of the hole. Ugh. But he moved towards us as if he felt no pain at all. It was such an awful sight that no one could speak. The man unsteadily aimed his gun towards Dr. Leskinen. He must have been on the verge of death because his arm was flailing around too much to aim, but Dr. Leskinen's expression was pure terror. He seemed unable to move. A shot rang out. Fresh blood flew out of the man's head and his body was blown away as if it had been hit by a truck. He fell to the ground, still clutching his gun. He tried to crawl forwards anyway, but soon twitched and stopped moving. The crowd began to scream. The attacker had been shot? Did he shoot himself? No, that gunshot was clearly different than the last ones. Who had just fired? I looked around. I could see several policemen coming from the entrance, but none of them had their guns drawn, and the crowd was nothing but security and hotel staff. I couldn't see any of them carrying a gun. So who had fired, and where had they fired from? And the way they took the attacker's head off with a single shot. Not just anyone could have done that.
何が起きてるんだよ
Of course, no one told me. And we'll leave the episode there. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, do subscribe to the channel as I upload every day. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.